Imagine this. You're British. I'm sorry.
So, British people exist?
God damn it.
Okay, yes, but they have good music.
Really?
I don't know, man, whatever you like.
Imagine this. It's the early 2000s. Indie rock is dead. They killed it. And you're some British guy. And then some fucking Americans come along and reinvent the wheel. What are they doing? Obviously everyone hates this, but no they don't, because this was fucking amazing. So now you want to make a band, but you're British. Yikes, bad place to be. But you do it anyways, because you're in Sheffield and your name is Alex Turner, and you're bound to make the worst rock album of all time. But that's in like 2013, so no one cares. After Alex Turner and his friends decided they wanted to be like Walmart the Strokes, they literally put out the best rock album ever. At least in my opinion, but this is widely considered one of the best rock albums. They just wanted to be one of the Strokes.
Whatever people say I am, that's what I'm not, is the Arctic Monkeys' debut 2006 album, which is fucking amazing. The album was preceded by the singles 5 Minutes with Arctic Monkeys, I Bet You Look Good on the Dance Floor, and When the Sun Goes Down, with 5 Minutes with Arctic Monkeys having early versions of Fake Tales of San Francisco and From the Ritz to the Rubble.
When this album came out, it immediately became the #1 fastest selling record in Britain. And it was their debut. But it was really good, so it was for a good reason. Now, this album's track list is fucking phenomenal. On side A, we have The View from the Afternoon, I Bet You Look Good on the Dance Floor, Fake Tales of San Francisco, Dancing Shoes. You probably couldn't see it for the lights, but you were staring straight at me. And Still Take You Home. All of these are hits. Still Take You Home isn't the best, but it'll do. Side B, we have Riot Van, Red Light Indicates, Doors Are Secured, Marty Bum, Perhaps Vampires is a bit strong, but When the Sun Goes Down, From the Ritz to the Rubble, and A Certain Romance. When I tell you A Certain Romance is the greatest song of all time, I don't mean it, but it's really good.
When I do videos like these, I tend to cover only 3 songs on the album, so that's what we're gonna do.
Remember the start of the video when I said, imagine this, you're British. Well, it turns out these guys are British, if you haven't picked up on that already. And when you're British, you tend to know a lot of other British people. And when you're a British band, you tend to know a lot of other British bands. Fake Tales of San Francisco is about other British bands claiming they've just been to places like San Francisco when they haven't. There was a big bandwagon to pretend like you've been to all these fancy places when they haven't. The song is very good, or else if it wasn't, I wouldn't be covering it. The end is a very loud and sudden hit. Not like sudden, but like, it's very loud and in your face. Very similar to another song released by another band many years later. I will go into no further detail. Perhaps Vampires is a bit strong, but is about the Arctic Monkeys, but also people. The song talks about how nobody believed in the Arctic Monkeys, and the chorus talks about how people will say that they believed in the Arctic Monkeys, like if they did succeed, but they really never did. And then after the chorus the second time, they got bored and went, hey, let's do one of the coolest instrumental breaks of all time. It's this long build up with just the rhythm guitar going crazy, and then the drums go crazy, and they got bongos, and when they're live, Alex plays the tambourine, and then they go, all you people of vampires, and then it's even crazier. I can't recommend this song enough. It's peak. It's so good. It's great. It's amazing. It's an amazing song. I couldn't do this song justice if I was given a year. This is truly a beautiful song. I had to turn the overhead light off so I could fit the mood of this song. On the album, there's a couple songs that have a much more lighter and like happier sounding guitar tone, like a lot less dirty. This is one of those songs, kinda. The song starts with the much heavier guitar tone that most of the tracks use, but then it beautifully transitions into the happy guitar tone. And it just rides this wave of like beautiful dopamine throughout the entire song. I can't describe this song's lyrics, but apparently it's maybe a metaphor for the music industry. It's just such a spectacular song. It's even better live, which is kind of sad because I don't think they play it live that much anymore. Enemy gave it the 10th best track of the decade, I think. It's genuinely like just it's beautiful. It's a beautiful song. Go listen to it.
POV, you are an Arctic Monkeys fan in 2006.
Wow, I'm so glad I just got to witness one of the greatest albums of all time being released. What's this? More music? They've sold out. They want my money.
After the wildly successful debut album, Arctic Monkeys then went into studio and made the EP Who the Fuck Are Arctic Monkeys? They then released it, and it was kind of seen as a cash grab by people at the time due to it starting with The View from the Afternoon again, but I don't care.
This is a phenomenal follow-up to the, one of the best albums ever. It's just a nice short and sweet EP. All of the songs on it, including The View from the Afternoon, easily could have fit on the original album. All of them also just being amazing. Like No Buses is just beautiful. These are all good. These are all good. They're good. They're good. So overall, so many people got bored and made it one of the best albums of all time. Nothing to complain about, except for the fact that people keep calling them the Arctic Monkeys, and when they're just Arctic Monkeys. I'm guilty of this too.